Ever wonder how a dictator who ruled for 42 years met a brutal end? Muammar Gaddafi, a name that echoes through Libya's turbulent history, rose from humble beginnings to become one of the world's most controversial leaders. Born in 1942 to a poor Bedouin family in the desert near Sirte, Gaddafi grew up under Italian colonial rule. His fiery ambition led him to stage a bloodless coup in 1969 at just 27, overthrowing King Idris and seizing control of Libya. As the young revolutionary, he promised a new era, redirecting Libya's vast oil wealth to fund free education, healthcare, and the ambitious Great Man-Made River Project, transforming the nation's infrastructure and raising living standards. Gaddafi's rule, however, was a paradox of progress and oppression. He dreamed of Arab unity and later African unity, but his authoritarian grip crushed dissent. Political parties were banned, and his secret police silenced opponents, while his son's lavish lifestyles fueled resentment. Internationally, Gaddafi was linked to terrorism, including the 1988 Lockerbie bombing that killed 270 people, making him a global pariah. Yet, in the 2000s, he pivoted, renouncing terrorism and cooperating with the West, briefly rehabilitating his image. The Arab Spring of 2011 shattered Gaddafi's fragile stability. Protests erupted in Benghazi, demanding freedom and an end to corruption. Gaddafi's brutal response, labeling protesters rats and unleashing airstrikes, sparked a full-scale rebellion. NATO, backed by the UN, intervened with airstrikes, crippling his forces. By October 20th, 2011, Gaddafi's world collapsed. Fleeing Sirte in a convoy, he was bombed by NATO jets, forcing him to hide in a drainage pipe. Rebels captured the bloodied dictator, and chaotic videos show him beaten and pleading before a fatal gunshot ended his life. A likely execution that raised questions of war crimes. Gaddafi's death marked the end of his 42-year reign, but plunged Libya into chaos, with civil war, terrorism, and instability haunting the nation. To some, he was a visionary who defied Western imperialism. To others, a tyrant whose iron fist justified his brutal end. His legacy remains a divisive riddle, etched in the ruins of a fractured Libya. Click on the link in my bio to subscribe to my YouTube, please. Thanks for watching.